We are rolling. Are we live, guys? Yeah. Episode 25. Nothing serious. Here we go.
So, we actually had someone to sing today's intro, Chris. If you could just, we're hosting some of the most angelic voices in this country.
Right.
We can't just say welcome to episode 25.
Sing.
Some of the
nothing
Mama to
serious.
intro. Start your career here.
Yeah, just like that. Wow. And that kicks off episode 25 of Nothing Serious, guys. It's been a freaking journey.
Yes, it has.
Yeah.
25.
Those who didn't believe in us, let them know.
No, they'll be fine. They're watching.
We don't
like,
have haters,
share,
guys.
comment.
We don't have
Those
haters.
who didn't believe in us, like, share, comment.
If you
Let
don't
us
have
know.
haters, you know.
Yeah.
Or nature zero.
Yeah, you're the only one with haters. Rest of us have no haters. But the guys who are showing
Michelle
us love.
doesn't have haters.
No, she doesn't. Those who are showing us love on YouTube, on Twitter, on TikTok, on Instagram, thank you so much. If you haven't yet followed the pages, Nothing Serious UG on Twitter, on Instagram, on TikTok, and on YouTube. Go and check out our older videos, see what stuff is there, see the lavish we shared on there. And let your relatives, friends, in-laws, neighbors, colleagues, former partners know that Nothing Serious is Nothing Serious. And we're here, episode 25.
Former partners.
I thought like managing partners, what you get like I'm always in work mode.
Former.
Yeah.
Former. You don't know what
even current. Even current.
Chincha X is watching this podcast is becoming a problem for me.
Actually, there are many.
They are coming back. That's the problem.
Let me tell you,
They are coming back.
this is why it's important to not have any exes.
Oh wow, because you have none, eh?
I don't.
Killed them.
You have wise.
No,
They died.
I don't have anything in the past.
Michelle
They
might have
died.
another name for exes.
So guys, as
They
usual,
died
the
or I
usual
don't know, disappeared.
Unserious crew is here. Myself, B-Wall, Derek is here, Faizo's in the building, and of course, Mutuzo. But the two individuals, the two special guests we have with us, first of all, they are the reason why this set is looking fire.
Yeah.
They're the reason why the set is looking fire. That's one. And then two, you may or may not know this, but we're very far from where we usually shoot from. We're actually out of town.
Oh, really?
Just so you know, right? You see this nice looking background. It's very far from the CBD. We're very far. I don't think they need introduction.
Yeah.
But I think Faizo, you need to
Sing again?
no to give them a befitting introduction, right? Faizo has
Names of
it.
you know, like we're guests. We can't be like
Behave yourself.
Yeah.
We'll have to calm down.
Yeah.
So introduce
That's to say.
introduce the audience to them and them to the audience. Bebani.
All right, guys. So we have two of the most, I don't even know, like I tried to crown this Caline, but some of the most angelic voices in this country. You've listened to them, you've watched them, you look up to them. They're your idols, they're our celebrities. Lillian, Mbabazi, and
Drum please.
Siima.
Siima.
Uganda keys to the big man.
Who am I?
I wonder how many kids you have right
Oh wow!
Guys, it's an honor to have you. Was the
thank
pink
you.
plan?
It actually wasn't.
It wasn't.
It wasn't planned.
It wasn't.
But you
no.
look fire. You look rocking pink.
Yeah.
It's good to have you guys
thank
with us.
you. Thank you for having us.
for accepting our invite. This has taken a few weeks. We've had to work. These people are very busy, first of all, and getting them when they're in their element is not easy. So anybody who's looking for interviews and shit like that, good luck to you. But now that we have been able to get them, we just want to sort of enjoy their company, and as we enjoy their company, you as well will enjoy their company. We always say that the things that are said on this show do not reflect the views of Nothing Serious as an establishment. And we maintain that they might say certain things, that's on them. That's not on us.
Wow.
I just need to put that out there.
For the
Right?
people to know.
Yes.
What a way of
So,
A
yeah.
good close there.
Okay.
So we have a small.
And just quickly before we actually officially start the pod, last week we talked about giving out a couple of merchandises to whoever guesses the pair of our guests.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I don't think
Someone
we have...
tried.
Someone
There's someone who
tried.
guessed Siima, by the
Someone
way.
guessed Siima.
Really?
Oh, really?
They must know somebody on the pod. And we say
When
This is
there's the way you're
Chiza.
looking at me.
This is Chiza Lambert.
what did Chiza say?
I don't think Chiza knows anyone here. But this is what he said. My guess for the two ladies is Siima and Agatha Tyre. That is my guess. Or at least it is what I would want, or who I would want to be hostess.
Siima, it's a wanted item.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. I suppose he is the closest, so he deserves some merchandise.
Yeah.
Right?
Deserve some
Something.
merchandise? Okay, so what you're going to do, Chiza Lambert, please get in touch with us on our social media pages,
Yeah.
Twitter preferably, and you will walk away with
Yeah,
some
you look out with
merchandise.
something. Thank you so much, Chiza.
I'm not sure if you're still getting the 100K though.
That day. We removed it that day.
He's not getting the 100K.
That day.
No.
we
You
removed
know,
it.
let him reach out.
Okay.
Hey, that way,
Yes, the woman has spoken.
So
let
reach
him
out
reach out.
and let's
We'll
share
see what
some
to
good
do.
times together. But here we go.
We'll see what to do.
Welcome, it's official.
There's-
Five, take
yeah.
it away. Take it
Ngati
away.
tunatandika.
Ngati
But
I wanna-
then Saba.
Ah,
So kenyombe muko.
You want to
what's
quarrel
up,
first?
Ate?
It's okay. Quarrel.
Whatever.
Problems have arrived.
What's down there?
Binejana.
Just something.
I
Is
got
this how
my
you guys-
kamane. And I bought them cups. Wait. Okay, they know themselves. They bought them cups. They refused to use them. They move with mine.
Oh wow.
Thank you, Lillian.
Oh.
Like you just
Dang.
wanted to murder us like that.
You just had
Yeah, I
to
should
do it.
have seen this coming.
But I got you guys cups.
Yes.
Wow. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can I open it now?
Yes.
Okay,
Absolutely.
awesome.
Thank you so much,
You're
Mrs.
welcome. Until my beg me and they give you your cups.
I love
Please,
it.
please.
Kindly pass our
Could you
cups.
please?
Nothing serious.
Kamide. Mwagame cool side is that
When
side,
they are
but
asking
Nothing
nicely.
serious.
Yes. Sip,
When
sip.
they, yeah.
Thank you.
You're
you so
welcome.
much.
It's from the Nothing Serious team. As much as they didn't think about you guys, I
Oh
will
my
take
goodness.
that.
We know it was
oh
your-
my
that was your
goodness.
idea.
Under the bus.
Katimwe.
Why don't we do teamwork? Huh?
I know it was
Nice.
your
but
idea.
this is a
We're
trailer.
under the
20
bus.
foot.
Ask nicely.
Nicely.
I tell when you're asking nicely, you use
No,
may and please.
Why don't
But
we
wait.
change and drink just from
We'll
here?
keep this on here. Just
So I think it's about that
Well,
time.
yeah, I'm a drink my drink.
small
I would like to
branding.
request
Uh-huh.
you help us ever so kindly from the depth of your kind
You
heart.
also don't have a cup, Faizo.
I thought because I'm sitting here, I carried, I helped carry the
I feel bad
Thank
for
you.
you guys,
Thank you.
so I will forgive you.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's what we're talking about.
Very nice.
The show.
Now maybe Grace can help us with this glass.
Yeah, Grace, kindly.
Yes. Yes. This is very nice.
Now we
Nice.
in business.
Now
Grace,
we're
you
in
cannot
business.
take
Now the
Thank
show
you
can
very much.
begin.
Yeah, it's official.
We're all
It's
switching.
official.
Are we still filming?
Official. It's now official.
Okay. So we're
Very
transferring.
good.
Thank you, Michelle.
You're
Thank you, Michelle.
welcome.
Very thoughtful.
To defend the guys who are busy navigating
Please
the
don't.
GPS.
Please don't.
It is
Because
what it is.
Kamba
You are
gambe.
navigating
Eh?
the GPS.
Let me tell you something. Me, I didn't know Makinde is in Rubaga until today.
so funny story.
First of all,
Yeah, when we spoke last time, that was what was at
you
the back
guys
of our
had
minds.
Mac in there.
Yes.
First of all, nothing serious. Let's go.
Yes.
To episode 25.
Yes. Nothing serious.
Balum, yeah.
Cheers.
Ah,
Yes, so.
Cheers.
B Will tells us, guys, we're going to Makinde. So we're like,
Yeah.
okay, but they've also sent the pin.
Yeah.
But you know
like,
how
let's just
in
go up
Africa, you don't really follow the pin. So we're like, let's first reach in
And that
Zambia.
color is sometimes confusing.
Exactly. Let's first reach in Zambia as we are going to Makinde like this.
Then we.
Then we look at the
turn
pin.
it on.
Bruh. Why don't we reach in Zambia? The pin is telling us go back.
Yes.
On the next run, on the next turn, take a what?
A U-turn. Like,
Take a U-turn and go back.
is this babe? Does this babe know?
No, but this is why I feel that, as Ugandans, we have a lot of young people who are involved in, tech and coding and so on.
Yeah.
I don't see why we can't have a Ugandan voice to be our GPS.
I like that.
Or
I
even
like that.
famous
Even in the
Ugandans.
language.
Of course, you'd have to sort of pay them a certain amount of
Yeah,
money
but-
and so on and stuff.
yeah.
But I think it would be great. Imagine you're there perambulating through these roads of ours. And Miriam Matembe is giving you directions. Imagine that.
I might get lost because of the boy.
Now check this.
Okay? Or
By the way, you're such a fake person.
On top. I'm like,
bad
okay.
black.
Yes. And because some of these places, you're going to Sechitoleko Road, and the babe is mentioning some other place.
Salika.
Yes.
So I quite agree.
So you
with
want
that
a
idea.
Sechitoleko
Yes,
Road.
Sechitoleko. Yes.
Imagine.
Imagine.
Also with the specifics of how Ugandans also just guide guys.
Yes.
Kati wotuka wali kumasanyalaze.
Exactly.
Right there.
Waliwo muti.
Yes.
Tell me now.
Exactly.
That
Beats a corner, slope down. Yes.
But-
Well, think about it. Instead of getting a caller tune, you can download your favorite Ugandan musician to be your
Your
GPS
Yo,
voice.
why are you?
So Lillian and Mbabazi would
sorry, free IP. Anyway, we'll talk
Wallahi,
afterwards, we'll talk afterwards.
you guys, like in the
Oh
next
my goodness.
in the next 6 months,
cut
if
that out.
someone comes up with
Okay.
this company, we have to like flame stick.
No.
What
We're
can you
giving
do?
out
Yeah, we're giving out a lot. We're giving out a lot.
Yeah, lawyers, by the way. We have.
Anyway,
But we finally made it.
Amen, guys. I'm
Yeah.
glad to have you guys.
Thank you for
Welcome,
having us.
Thank you.
welcome.
This place is very dope. It is really awesome. For those who don't know, for context,
Yeah.
the place is called Allure.
Allure.
Lure.
Yeah.
Lure.
what's that thing up there called? Is it also an apostrophe? A,
Yes.
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 because it's not Alua.
Allure.
A is something up there. What is it
Did you
called?
say Alua?
The
Yes.
apostrophe.
Yes.
Apostrophe.
Apostrophe.
What do you want me to say? Alu?
Not
Whichever way.
Alua.
By the
Guys,
pronunciation,
it's
just chill. When you're about to embarrass yourself.
Siri
had a
also doesn't
beautiful
have an
tour
easy
as
job.
well. Yeah.
That is what Siri can be saying when she looks at Sechitoleko.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But it's a beautiful place outside town. It's very serene, very peaceful.
Actually, fun
Yeah,
fact,
yeah.
it used to be called Serene.
wow.
It should have said that.
For
because
real?
it
Yes,
really
and
is
then it
serene.
changed to
Right
Allure.
on the money. Yeah, so it's a very lovely place.
It's a warm place.
You can come with your partner or partners,
Yeah.
and they've got. This is also where.
It is what it is.
This is also
You
where.
were too, yes.
This is also where UFF has
UNMF.
UNMF,
Yes.
which is Uganda
National
Musicians.
Association.
This is where they have their jam
Federation.
sessions. Federation,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
This is where they have their jam sessions, which happen once every.
We do them every Tuesday. We've been doing them for 2 years now, and we are now moving towards to have a bigger Tuesday. So we're moving it to every last Tuesday of the month.
And they're open to the public.
Open to the public. It's absolutely free to enter.
Oh my God.
If the Nothing Serious crew ever wants to come and have a day at
It's
the jam
over.
session,
It's over.
Jam session.
you just let me know.
Yeah, yeah.
We
So
just need to work on our queen dancers. If you're out there and you're watching the pod and you can be our queen dancer, let's get in touch.
I think
Get in touch with
Another
that.
Nigerian
you guys can do it yourselves.
Not me. Not me. Not me at all.
We have
Not
rooms here as well, right?
I think we're talking about two different
these are two different things. So get that money,
Do you want guests?
Bring
or you
it.
don't want?
bring that money, spend it here. They have very, very cozy, nice living areas. They've got a very wonderful pool. We checked it out. We didn't carry costumes and shit, but we
The next time.
could have. Yeah.
Next time.
They have a very.
No skin dipping.
No.
Too. These are decent humans, bro.
We don't know who you hang out with.
I know, right?
We don't date people's body parts just floating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and was
But think about it. No. But think about it. Just think about it for a minute. Like, what if there was skinny dipping?
What happens if I have a private party I want to host here?
Private. Oh, and you have the entire place yourself.
Like a
An entire
chididi,
pool.
what, like a
If you invite them, I don't
chididi
see why
thing or
not.
what just you?
Mutuzo, this is not your kind
I think
of party.
we also have a
Not at
reputation
all.
that we want to
Thank you.
maintain.
Thank you. Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, that means I will not be a regular.
For you now, come during the day. When it comes 6 p.m., leave.
I leave.
Find
Then I come back
location
at 10 p.m.
to sleep.
You get it? Yeah.
Please proceed.
There's a game I wanted us to play, like as we really kick it off. So obviously we are all Lillian fans, and I wanted to check your knowledge, like
No,
What do you mean,
Faizo, no.
just to test
Yes,
tulaboba
that's Lillian's
nenga
birthday.
mukibira amasimu mujewa amasimu.
Faizo.
Why don't checking up
I
program?
just-
What we are.
Siima is part of this game as well.
Yeah, everyone, even Lillian is part of it.
Now,
Let me just be
Yeah.
that judge.
What's, okay.
What
Let me just be that, because
Wait, what is the game? First tell us the game, because
Okay, here's the thing, yeah.
Mm.
Lillian has a lot of timeless music. Like
Okay.
even today, you walk into a bar, hear her music play.
Yeah.
So we are conversant with, I think, some of the most popular jams, right?
All right.
So I wanted just to say like 2-3 words from one Lillian song, and I see the first person to guess that song.
Siima, keep your eyes away from the phone.
Oh, what? Really?
for starters,
Olaba,
disclaimer.
make me
But
plead
it's
for
going
my
to be
cup.
tough. It's going to be tough.
Starters. You know, when we were hosting Mami Deb, I mentioned Lillian among my favorite
Yeah,
Yeah.
female
Yeah,
artists,
yeah.
right?
yeah.
Which would automatically show that I do know the music,
Yeah.
right?
However,
The lyrics are the challenge.
Which would show that I know a lot of her music, right? Right?
right?
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Now,
We're about to
But
find
I think
out.
you should relax.
Just
see how
chill,
this
like
goes.
not catch shy.
Nothing
Should have a-
is serious.
No pressure. It's okay.
because the minute he said what the game is, like, I forgot all the songs.
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
Give us.
To make it
We are
simple,
together. You are not alone.
okay, to make it even simpler, I will sing the word and then you
You
just
are going to
continue.
sing.
But you're
That's gonna be a
singing,
problem.
that might be the
Yeah.
That
problem.
might
Yeah.
be the problem.
That might be the challenge.
But no, but it's
You might
okay.
sing
I
a
did
different
not account
key of
for
another
this
song.
part, but now that
We
now
know-
that
no,
you
no,
talk
no,
about
listen.
it,
Sing
Faisal,
the word.
Faisal, it might be problematic, but at least it'll be entertaining.
okay.
So go ahead and sing.
I can work with entertaining. I can work with that. Okay.
So I sing, then you finish the song.
Okay.
We
Or
are
finish the lyrics.
finishing
You
song.
finish the lyrics.
The lyrics. Okay.
Mentioning the title.
No, I'm going to. the chorus is popular
Okay.
enough.
Okay. Let's
All right,
give
So
it a
let me start with the first song.
Okay. Michelle.
Everything is kawa.
Kawa, kawa, kawa.
Everything is
Sawa,
sawa.
Yes.
All right. Okay, song number 2. Enjuba.
Ngegenzo kweba.
Siima is hiding with a cup.
Olekanga gwesela.
Yes. They were good.
Toko toko sweetie. Sichebaka. Okay,
Let me
that's
first edit. These songs are just yeah.
Yes, because we are passing the
The
exam.
thing is, you're giving them the chorus. So the chorus is so easy.
Yeah.
You need to get a line in the
take
verse.
Okay.
naye ndowooza
Yes.
omuzeemu.
No, let's go. Let's go.
When I'm scared.
You didn't even sing that when I'm
I
scared.
know
You
the song.
sing it.
When I'm
It's from where you are.
Yeah. When
No.
I'm scared.
But you're close.
Hey.
Where would you?
Guys, work with me. I have the beat. Okay, I'm working around the wire.
No.
Lillian, this is when you whisper in my ear.
I'll be cheating.
why don't
I'll
you?
be cheating.
We need to figure it out. No, we need to figure it out. But first go
Wait,
at
let's
it.
wait.
Yeah, first go at it again. First do it again.
And the
do it
issue is
again.
with this one, if I sing it, you just go along.
First
like-
wait.
Listen.
When I'm scared.
Like, no, you sing the words.
Man, it starts in like it doesn't start in Luganda or English.
You don't
don't know the name.
That's the Chitoko. With Chitoko. With Chitoko. Yes,
Well,
that was Chitoko.
right?
Yes,
We played that jam.
Oh, God.
Oh my God, crazy.
yes. With Chitoko. Yes.
No,
Yes. And jam fire.
Now you're celebrating after losing. Look at them. As if you won.
How did you understand
They
the
just shifted the
title?
We'll figure it out. We'll figure
Okay,
it out.
fine. This one, is a hard one. Because I also forgot the song I got it from.
Problems.
Until now, I'm trying to sing it, but just
give us the words.
Siri Wakana.
Even me, I don't know.
Siri Wakana.
Let me check my notes.
Is it the
picture different?
But
Maybe he's picked one, and those are the lyrics he sings.
Yes.
Maybe he's singing his own lyrics. Yeah.
That's also possible.
But Faizo, you said 3 or 4 words. That's
It's danger.
Yeah. There's no word in danger called Siri Wakana.
Examiner.
It's cool when I bring it up.
Examiner. Danger.
So you read the lyrics that are around
what did you write apart from Siri
Let
Wakana?
me take some notes.
What else do you have apart from Siri Wakana?
Okay, fine. Let me take another one.
Okay.
Let me choose another song. Dear Baby.
Dear baby, danger.
I'm writing to know if you're fine.
Kubanganze
Siri fine. Maybe that's why he wrote Siri Wakana.
Yeah, by the way. Oh my God, yeah.
That's why.
Siri fine.
Siri fine.
Yeah. Sorry. No.
But you guys wait.
I'm not realizing.
Wakana. Siri fine. Like, come on.
Autocorrect.
Yeah.
My bad, guys.
It's alright. It's alright.
Ekirala sweetie. Amaso go Uganda gechisa.
Kulinako crashi.
What are you saying? That jam. It's okay. So we've scored everything.
The last one, let me leave Lillian to give us the line.
Lillian, give us
Because it wouldn't
one.
be fair.
Give us one.
Test us.
Surprise us.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Now I'm regretting. Shit.
Natira mutima. I shouldn't have sung. I should have just said the word.
That's my favorite Lillian song.
Yeah.
Like if it's playing, I can sing from start. If it's playing, that's the disclaimer.
It's very deep. Okay, give us one last one.
One more.
Don't sing, just give us some lines.
Numia batesi.
These ones are obviously just going to fail.
Siima. Michelle, by the way,
I'm trying to sing in all notes.
Oh, in our taste.
So maybe to give you a clue, I didn't sing it by myself. I sang it with Blue 3.
Even then.
Yes, no.
What was the word again?
Numia batesi.
Numia batesi.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm stumped.
This is
Obviously.
no. This.
Can we give it a countdown? 10,
No.
9,
Maybe a third clue.
8,
A third clue.
7,
Okay, just sing it.
No.
6, 5, 4.
We're gonna
The
all
line
feel
is
really
going,
stupid
guys.
when she sings it.
Wherever.
2,
The one with where you
1.
where you go.
Grace, you sing it for them.
Do you know it?
What were you singing? No, you
Sing
You
now,
had the
Michelle.
answer. You had the answer. Kancha chanche. Hani alumpadde mu ddembe. Numya batesi.
That's a lie, guys.
Oh
That's
my God.
Lillian, you guys lied to us.
But that was a very dope one.
Yeah.
That was a very.
It's not bought by money.
It can be
Loving is
though.
not bought by money.
And Michelle
You like
should
the
Depends
start
on
listening.
what your condition of love is.
Awaino mjese mu group yeye.
Depending on what you like about love.
Speaking of money, what's the craziest thing any of you guys has ever done for money?
Siima. I think Siima should
For money,
go first. Let Siima go first.
The craziest thing?
And you also look back and be like, nah, man, I was
some wild
dying,
shit.
I was some wild shit.
That's a difficult one.
Craziest thing for money.
Hey,
Can I go first?
I think you better go first.
Yeah.
Yes.
And this was a long time ago. I need to emphasize this.
Disclaimer.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I once pretended to be somebody's son.
Bruh.
Yeah. So there was
Not
this
a
guy.
parent, not parent,
Yeah,
but
son. Yeah. So there was this guy. He had a court case.
Mm-hmm.
He had a court case, and he needed to he needed to show up to the lawyers with a son, right? with his son.
Mm-hmm.
But his son wasn't around. The papers that needed to be signed and edited, his son wasn't around.
Mm.
So he told me, "You're going to be my son for 24 hours. We're going to go somewhere." And I practiced the signature. Practiced it for a couple of hours.
So
The
fraud.
son's signature.
Yes.
Okay.
Went to the lawyer's place. The guys looked at me. There were a number of people, like 6, 7 people. They looked at me. They're like, "Is this the son?" I was like, "This is my boy." Or shit. He just came back into the country and whatever. Shit. So everything happened, and I signed somewhere. I was looking around, and there were like 2 ladies who were eyeing me. They're like,
really?
If one can-
You at least have some sort of resemblance to the human.
Nothing.
What?
First of all, and this is now
Was
where
it like a
I-
muzungu?
The guy had hair.
And
Now
then
this is
for
where-
you,
this is
like,
where-
committing a
this is
blood.
where-
This is
Have
where
no
the
hair.
joke. This is where the actual joke is. The guy's name is Mujisha. I am a loophole. I have never looked like a
loophole.
Mujisha in my life.
Yes. Uh-huh.
So the 2 ladies were eyeing. They're like,
Your mom.
this guy.
Doesn't
They even
look-
asked me some questions there. Then the guy said, "No, he's not been around for a while, so he doesn't know the language
Yes.
and stuff like that." So they were speaking in Runyankore, which I was sort of understanding. And one of them was like, "But this guy, he's really doesn't look like one of ours." Like, they kept saying that. And I signed my things, whatever. The gig ended. I was paid. Like,
And then that was it.
The
Much
gig
later, I was
ended.
telling myself, that was some messed up shit I did. But yeah, so
Hope it was worth it.
it was. It was.
Back in the day, it must have been.
Yeah, it
Would
was.
you do it again now?
I don't know.
I mean,
Be
now
someone's
whose son?
son.
It's
Be
tricky
maybe
now.
someone's dad.
It's tricky. I can be someone's dad.
Yeah.
That one I
There's an
can.
option of trimming off the beard. There's some good money. We're talking some good
No,
money.
I still look old. I still look old.
Even
Like
without
knowing
the beard.
yourself.
Yeah, I still look
It's
old.
good to know yourself.
There's a certain area I reached, and I'm like, now this one, I'm no longer a son. Now, I'm now.
You're the father.
So
Even when I'm with my dad.
So when you're watching TV and they say, now the young people,
there now I
you
first
just
I
know
sit
that is
back.
not your
Yeah.
story.
When they say the youth, what I'm like, it's okay. You guys
Do
do your
kids still hire parents to school?
Yes.
You know, back in the day,
Like
we
in
used to hire
school.
like people to be like our parents, like when you've been
You
suspended.
used to hire people to be your
thing.
parents.
Siima, you never did this?
No, she didn't grow up here.
No.
Oh. You can't tell the accent.
Yeah.
Can't tell
Oh
the
my God.
accent.
Forgive her. Let us bring you up to
Personally,
speed.
I've never been in a situation where I had to hire a parent, but I was the plug of the parent.
Wait, how
In
old
school.
were you?
Incredible.
Was a hustler from
15.
This one, yeah.
Yeah.
So I was the guy you would come to. You're like, man, I need
I need a
someone
parent.
father.
besides her. I'm like, yes, say no.
I got you. You were the
When that garage,
talent.
you
You were the
just call the
talent.
garage, you tell a guy.
You were the
We used to have those booths in school where you'd put a card.
Yeah.
I had never given out my card. I was like, it was business
How
only.
recent is this? Because I feel like you just finished school.
No, this is a while ago. It's about oh man. It's
I don't know what it means by a while.
I know. While is
Shock
when.
us.
I know, like the funny bit, the parent you always hired would like cane you for real.
That's why things go south. Like you go and hire
They
some guy.
really give
years
you
ago.
I'm
because it has
sorry.
to
Yeah.
be believable.
So
So
yes.
Siima needs to understand
okay.
the
I have a
whole
question.
concept.
So you, as a high school student, would hire an adult
Yeah.
to
To
pretend
be-
to be your parent,
Yes.
and they could physically assault you.
Yes.
So the
Yeah.
plan was.
Why?
So the plan was
Because
to
you'd
make
rather,
it
Because
you'd
you
rather
were
a stranger than your
because your
own
parent
parent
would
coming to
kill
school.
you for real.
yeah,
But what
and
were you guys really doing in school?
Honestly.
That's
That's a different conversation.
the punishment, the
might want to
punishment was
stand for
always
power.
around getting suspended, or they ask you, go home for 2 days and come back with the
Wait,
parents.
so you look for where to
so
go.
you can't go home to tell your parents that they need you at school.
So you had to hire one.
So before
Yeah,
you leave
someone.
school, you reach out to Derek, and make
Give
the
me a
call.
guy.
I'm like, you will link up with so and so. You will come
like
to
a
school. with the
old
person.
border guy.
The guy
And the
comes
border
in
guy,
a suit,
and yeah.
canes
now-
you like
But
he has
then,
been
now, let me just ask, because us guys come from a different kind of school, because you guys are a bit younger than all of us. So for us guys, then our parents would drop you at school, they would sign in. They knew who your mother or who your father was.
Until now, for us who were kids
So-
of parents were a bit humble in the sense of they were not really known.
Not only
No,
that,
it's not
Not
about
really
being
known.
known. It's about like the parent, the
one who brings
the
you
one
is
who
not-
brings you to school.
They're,
Don't they
they're
expect-
recognized. Yeah.
We are from extended
I
families.
think it was also different for the girl child with the boys, because most of the boys would literally either take themselves to school or maybe the guardian or parent just drops you at the gate and sort yourself. For the girls, it was a bit different,
school
Yeah, I
back
guess for girls it was different. Yeah.
school back then was intimate.
Guys, my parents
Very.
would have the head teacher's number, deputy, class teachers,
Those
and then they would be friends. That for me, there was no chance of higher.
yeah.
What? Because half the time I wouldn't even know they have done something stupid, and they just called my father. Come and talk to your child, and then I would like be in the dormitory on a Saturday. And someone calls me, oh, your dad is at the administration block. I reached there and a man wants to kill me, and now they reported something I did on Monday. My dad was like a member of whatever school.
PTA, whatever.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't a member. But
like,
because of how
was so involved.
frequently
he was at
he was called to school because of
He was
something I had
recognized.
done. Now everyone knew him. They knew the car because that is how often I would commit
that was
crimes.
But I don't
That's
see you as a
business.
stubborn child in school.
Oh.
Yeah.
Michelle has had haters ever since she was 5.
I think for me the thing about school that I remember, especially for for primary, is because I was in Uganda Road Primary School. And these guys, we had a bamboo place, a place they used to make these chairs.
Yeah.
And they would literally send you for your stick.
Books, yes.
Like you have to go and buy the stick. And if you bring a small one, you
Send you back.
have to bring a proper size. Like you have to buy your execution tool.
Yes, true. You have to pick your poison. Yes.
They need to beat you properly with your money. You
need to understand
the
the
one who
punishment.
buys it.
Yes.
You do not. They don't tell you.
It was for buying.
You go
Yes.
and
Yes.
buy
Not
the
for
stick.
free.
They used to call it Oluga.
Oluga.
And they used to be carved.
Listen, and then there's the math teacher, the science teacher, English teacher, and then there's the science teacher, and they are all beating you on the same day.
Oh, wow.
You guys, I really got tortured in school. Like, why was that? What? Because I didn't understand something, even you don't understand.
You're forgetting the bags. When you
the
said
bag when
Uganda Road,
you
I
have
remember.
a hunchback, you know,
Yeah.
like
You
Yo.
walk around with like a
No,
bag
Uganda
of
Road was
cement.
quite
yo.
hectic.
And so you and Buganda, me, I was in Back Valley, and we shared the same problems.
Yes.
We were also sort of asked to volunteer your stick of choice. But there was a place where they used to sell them, those bent, like all shapes and sizes and whatever. They've been well done and they're out there, they're hipped. You go, you buy yours, everybody buys, you come and line up, then the teachers come, you bring your results, you put there. If you scored 84, you have only 16 keybook. Yeah. If you scored 80 is a 57.
You're beaten according to your marks.
Yes.
According
Wow.
to the marks, yes.
The guy is like, my pass mark is 90. Anybody who's getting less than
Below
90,
the 90, you're getting.
You get your top
if
up
you
to
get
make a-
70,
So-
expect 20 guys.
And you guys accept the 20.
What do you mean by accept? Like, that's a
Who
choice.
accepted
There's no
it?
point.
Bro.
Like you
Who
have to.
accepted it?
And each child would be hit with their own stick.
Yes.
Because you brought your own stick, so you're hit with
So
that.
it was important to be
Meanwhile, it's not that
beheaded.
thing like even strips they throw it away, they
then
get
they throw it
another
away.
one.
We had an English teacher. If literally more than half the class is below average, he would line you up at the assembly ground, and then he would throw a stone. He would just stand in front, and then because you guys don't want to come, he has called you, come.
No one is coming.
No one is coming.
It's like,
It's like, okay,
You stay.
I'm going to throw this stone. If it hits you, I kid you not. What? Yo. He would stand in front just a few meters away and then just throws the stone. Now you would see guys running around from this. That's where the magic was. You see the stone coming.
Like a wedding bouquet. It's like a wedding bouquet.
And then he
But
comes
for
like,
kickbox.
so which one?
No, Siima is not even understanding how
I
this
know.
happened.
I know.
Just like-
But I
You
just...
see, for me, I was in schools that would do that. But I was also big-headed enough to say no. Who
No,
are
you-
you
I
beating
think
20?
yeah.
You called my father and he comes.
There were people of your
And
kind.
my dad was such a defend in public
Yes.
and then
Deal with
punish,
you
deal with it in
Yes.
private.
Yeah.
So if he came to school and they're saying, we have to cane her on the assembly, he'll be like, no.
No.
guys,
Not happening. But
I wanna
I
know
would
how
not. My
Siima's
father would
life
say
was in
4,
school.
3, What do you mean you want to give me 20?
Yes.
Seema, how was it like your side?
In school, like
This
what was
sounds
your
like
school?
news to you.
Yeah.
No, it's not news.
but it's-
Obviously, I've heard a lot about it, but I didn't grow up in Uganda.
Yeah.
So because of my late dad's job, he worked for the UN, so we used to move around a lot, which was more of a blessing in a way, because that means I've been to school in different countries.
Yeah.
Which
El parle français.
oui, je parle français.
RSVP. This is the RSVP one. RSVP info, huh? Responded.
S'il vous plaît.
Say it better for him, please.
Répondez, s'il vous plaît.
Ah, you see? You see why I didn't recognize you when you said it?
What was it?
But no, so I went to school in different countries. I went to school in Zimbabwe, which was great. I went to school in Ethiopia, which was amazing. I think the closest experience to a Ugandan school, for at least from the stories that I've heard, was when I went to school in Sierra Leone, which I loved as a country, but I hated school. Because definitely those things of Chiboko, whatever, it was there. I don't know, you guys probably don't. I don't know if you guys ever had to wrap your books. When you did
What do you mean?
Newspapers. Yeah, so you
thing,
use
what?
newspaper, brown paper, all of those things. So there's one particular day I had this teacher and she was called Miss Jackson. I can remember her. Big West African lady. Her feet were robust. And the thing is with Miss Jackson,
that's what I'm saying.
yeah, is you'd look at her and you'd think, it's a big lady. She knew she wasn't going to chase any kids, but she had crazy aim.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So there's a day we had to wrap all our books, and I don't know how. I don't know whether I got tired, but there's one book I didn't wrap, but I forgot because it was just you had to align the books. So she'd come, check all your books, go back to the class. Then she yelled out my name. Siima Sabiti, what is this? I had this one book I hadn't wrapped, and she threw the chalk duster. And it just hit me right in the middle of the head. So you have to admire her aim. I mean, I feel like she's in the wrong profession.
Yeah.
She should have been a teacher. Maybe she should have done like javelin for
like
Sierra
darts or
Leone or something, but yes. But no, I did hear a lot of stories. I've heard a lot of stories about school in Uganda. I don't know if I would have managed.
I think you would have if you
Because you had to.
You had no choice.
Yeah,
so
you
you would have
obviously
managed, to be honest.
It gets worse.
Yeah, you
It
obviously
gets-
had to.
It gets worse. You see, in Chitende, when they outlawed the whole caning bit, like no, stop caning kids, you're caning them a lot, they brought those corporal punishments of you do something and they tell you go and clean every window in school.
Damn.
And they give you till the next morning. So you literally get people, because you can't do it alone. So you get your boys, like 5 people, you all go and start cleaning windows of the entire school. So it taught us that group solidarity of, hey, don't mess up, because all of us are going to have to pay for that shit.
Again, but let me ask you guys, because obviously some of you guys here are parents, and as much as I know we can joke about, the teachers who hit us or, buying our own sticks for Chiboko or whatever, and as much as you can laugh about it now and say that it taught you certain things, would you want your own kids to go through the same thing?
Not.
Absolutely.
What?
Not.
Yeah.
I'm that Kajanja parent, okay? Like I pilot my child that now when like they punish her at school, like she was making noise, and like when I'm talking to her on the phone, like we go through her day, like what did you do, what happened? And she knows, like when she tells me, oh, this boy bullied me or pushed me. The minute we get off the phone, I call the teacher. Hi, this child pushed my child. I don't want to hear about it again. So parents know they can't beat my child.
Yes.
And then now she puts her disclaimers on her stories. Oh, this happened at school, but mommy, don't call my teacher. I was making noise.
Oh,
Because I'll ask, why did they beat you? Because I understand kids have to be punished, right? Like you can't just let kids have to be punished. But how do you punish the kids also? Me, you can't keep caning my child. Me, the one who carried her, I don't cane. How do you think you are?
Yeah.
But how would you suggest
that's
discipline is carried out?
Let me you call me, tell me, text me, your child did this and this. Like I agree, of course, they cane her sometimes at school. Like
Have you ever cane your
it becomes a bit different.
That's different, Joe.
Okay, but I just wanted to, first of all, if you studied in the 90s, if you were in school in the 90s, hug yourselves. You need a lot. Hug yourselves.
I don't know why
I wish I
he's
could do it.
hugging him.
I don't know.
That was a very painful
Were
time.
you born? Were you potty trained yet? Like, I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Why is he hugging himself?
I know.
In the 90s, you went to school in the 90s? When?
It's a child, right?
The same.
Yeah. So if you know somebody who was raised in the 90s, the 80s,
Send
the
them a
90s,
hug.
send them a hug. When you see them
because it was
walking
tight.
during the day, just randomly go and hug them, give them flowers, send them money. Like, be kind to them
But
because
they know
they've
it's
been
like a
through
money.
a lot.
Talking-
They've been
Yeah.
through a lot.
Talking about 70s, it was worse.
Leave us.
When you see
Leave
them
us. Hug us also.
in their pink blinder cards.
Talking about 90s, did you
Yeah.
guys remember the time when Makerere was like top shelf?
Yeah.
Like you tell someone I'm
I
from
mean,
Makerere,
Makerere and they
they're like,
fear you.
are you serious? Yes, yeah. So apparently, we've now slipped in Africa from number 10 last year to number 41.
What the hell?
Yeah,
That's a big drop, eh?
41.
41, yeah. What? So apparently it's a combination of things as structural changes, declining research funding, outdated infrastructure, governance inefficiencies, and brain drain.
But brain drain is a big
Yeah,
one.
it's massive. It's massive. It's massive.
We are tired
as
as
a
the
person who was
students.
in Makerere myself, I was proud, when I was joining Makerere because my dad, first of all, my dad is high on education. He loves education a lot, and for him, the ultimate dream was my kids have to go to university, and university was Makerere.
Makerere.
Anything else didn't really count to him.
We build for the future.
Yeah.
What? We had the
The
motto.
great Makerere. Yeah, that was
I also went there.
that was our- yeah.
Guys, eh?
So it was
Guys,
it was
take a
Hug
minute.
yourself.
Take
a
You also
minute.
don't know the Makerere motto,
didn't
but you went
know that
through. I actually
Makerere
didn't
has
even
a
know we had the
motto.
motto.
we
No.
build for the future.
Sing
That's
it
I've
when.
just said it. We build
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
future.
So
You need to
so
get
so
serious.
I was in Nkrumah Hall. The thing at the time when I joined Makerere, there was a gravitas to it. There was an importance to it. Oh, I'm in Makerere, I'm in Nkrumah Hall. Even when you went around, like you went outside.
You knew
outside
where the nice
yeah, like
dudes
there was,
were?
yes, like
You knew where the
it was
nice
dope.
chicks were?
I will tell you, I went to Makerere not so long ago. To Nkrumah Hall, the hall where I slept.
Not so long ago.
Oh my goodness. It is I don't know how to say this respectfully. It's horrible. Like it's bad. And I was thinking this can't be the highest institution of learning in this country. It just can't, it's horrible. It's bad. And that's just Nkrumah Hall. Now move around. the other halls.
Lumumba.
The
I've
pocket
Lumumba
windows, there were all
changed.
these things like
In 2003 is when I joined Makerere. 2000, guys, I'm young.
Don't worry.
2003
okay.
is when you
You're
joined.
timeless like your music,
Yeah.
so we're forgiven.
Anyway,
all right, yeah.
2003, and I was part of CCE. But I never slept on campus.
Sister
because
is what?
Yeah.
It's
That was thingy.
For the
The
girls.
one as you're entering on the left. The
Yeah.
one that
Complex.
is complex.
yeah, the
Okay,
complex.
okay.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
we were all assigned different halls.
Yeah.
That we
I was
when you
assigned
join
to
Makerere,
Africa.
you are assigned
Yeah,
to
oh, yeah.
a different hall. So I was in CCE, but I never stayed on campus. That's when actually the hostels bloomed so
Yeah,
much. Like we
yeah.
had different hostels,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Oasis, the Waterloos, and what.
Actually, yeah, that was the time.
Yeah,
That was the
they
time.
blew up, and then the actual facilities and amenities were still terrible.
Yeah, yeah.
I can imagine in 2025 if
Ah,
you're saying that it's
yeah.
bad.
It's
I don't even want to
No,
look
no,
at
no,
it.
no, it's not bad.
Is
Deteriorated.
bad is a
It's
bit of
such
bad is
a
a fair
kind
word,
word.
yeah.
Bad is a fair word. Bad is you could
Now,
serve.
I'm just going to ask this
Mm-hmm.
question, just generally, like, who is literally responsible for making sure that these things change? Like, who is accountable?
There's a
What
myriad
provides
of
transfer?
it's a good question. There's a myriad of factors that are responsible. One, obviously, and for me, this I always will say: if the government is intentional on something, it will happen.
Yeah.
If the government wants something to happen, it will happen.
Yeah.
So for me, that's and the buck ends with them anyway.
Yeah.
I
I mean, the whole
that's the
conversation
first thing.
starts with them for sure. you
Yeah.
know, and
And Makerere to just go from 10 to 41, that's a huge
that's
drop.
That's a
huge
huge
you know?
drop, yeah.
And it was one of those universities that was revered.
Yeah,
All
I'm
over
telling you,
all over the continent.
East Africa,
Like everybody
all
would be like, I
over.
have to go to Makerere, I have to go to Makerere. And to understand that people live in those kind of situations right now, even when we were there in 2003 and it was still not good.
Yeah.
Now
Now, me, I joined university a year after you. I joined in 2004.
Yeah.
And the reason why, there was a bit of a pride at the time is also the numbers weren't as astronomical as they are now.
Exactly.
Right? So you had a specific number.
So there's
of
a
people,
population growth that they're not accounting for as well.
and the tuition
But you
has also
see-
gone up.
You see, that,
So you
for me,
wonder-
that's not a defense, the population going up, because the population going up means you're making more money.
Yeah.
Your tuition is not the same
standard should
as
actually go high of the
exactly
institution.
Yeah,
because you
ideally.
have more kids,
You have
Yeah.
more kids,
you have
who are
more
paying
money,
more money.
who are paying more money.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you're paying, I don't know how much you guys were paying then,
At the
but
time,
right
we're paying
now,
700,000. Yeah, I remember.
We're paying
So
700,000.
right
yes.
now-
700K.
I'll-
700K
Per semester.
Per semester,
Per
yes.
semester.
let me tell you, right
700K.
now, a
was
semester,
it?
at least for my course that I'm doing, the first semester is 2.7.
Wow.
What?
Now these
Yeah.
are the
That's
sums.
perfect.
Yeah, this is what I'm conversant with.
The
But
first
700K,
semester
that's
is
okay.
2.7. The second semester is 2.2, right? Or thereabout. So it cannot be an excuse that we now have more kids because you're also making more money.
So it's about
You get
making
my
people
point.
accountable.
Yeah, people just
I think there has
not
been a
even
lot
accountable.
of
people just
laissez-faire
don't
at the
care.
institute itself.
Like,
if
Siima,
you
too
look at
quiet.
No. I'm learning bits from
Yeah.
if you look at the way the institution has been run for a long period of time, students strike more often than ever before. You have
Not anymore.
You have. I mean, if you
They're
look
not
at the
strikes. You should have been there during our times of the
I mean,
strike.
one
Right
of the
now.
reasons. One of the
That times
reasons,
of those days, our strikes were
having
different.
cases of the vice chancellor
Close down
being,
the dash.
Yeah.
investigated for cases here and there. So I feel like there has been a lot of mismanaging of the university.
The funds
All the way from
yes.
the government into the university on ground and the lecturers and the administration. It just needs a whole revamp for me.
Yeah.
But me, all
But
I
just
want,
know right now, MOOC does not strike.
yeah, it doesn't. It's
In
like
our
the
West
policies are
regime.
like this. Yeah,
How?
it's tight.
Yeah.
I even think if you start whispering
Out. Yeah.
Like,
Those days,
this-
by the way, expulsion of a student took really, really, like, it was unheard of. Expulsion.
Right
it
now,
was really, really unheard
let
of.
abagabangawe.
Yeah. But now, the moment you whisper anything around the strike,
You
expelled,
leave.
you
It's like there's
expelled.
pre-printed
I
papers.
think
They
that
just put your
goes
name.
back to this whole rules around even the campaigns themselves, because nowadays they do online campaign.
Yeah.
So if you
By the way,
track
how does that
back-
work?
If you
How
are to
does that
track back
work?
the last time Makerere University had a strike, this is about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Ever since they put a ban on physical campaigns, you notice that there has been less of the interaction among the students.
Lillian, can you imagine?
So you
MOOC?
campaign online.
Yeah.
You campaign
No, you
online.
can't
Imagine.
even campaign
No
physically,
campaigns.
but
The voting
No
is also
moving.
done
online.
Like, you don't go to the halls to
No,
beg
you
for.
can go, but they have like a number of people that you can. You know how back then, like
What
a
the
candidate
hell?
would move with like
Yes.
a crowd. Now there's like a number. Like let's say you cannot as a candidate, you can't move around with say more than 20 people. That's
What
a
the
crowd.
hell?
But to an extent,
Yeah.
I understand that.
You
because at the end of the day, when you look at the age group of the people who are even campaigning and their fans, we are kids. Like, if you look at what's happening in Kenya right now with the Gen Z, you understand that distraction is very easy to happen. Like, at the end of the day, you have to a bit manage how many kids are going to lose their lives in this whole kind of process. Because at the end of the day, yes, we are fighting for something that is different, but there are better ways sometimes. Because as much as someone will start, say, Biwol wants to campaign for the guild president, and he has a good group of people behind him, but they're going to be like 20, 30 seeds who are going to cause destruction in
Exactly.
that
Those
group.
guys are always
You understand?
there.
So
Those guys are
those
always
guys
there.
are the ones they literally, I feel in my opinion,
Yeah.
that they try to manage, because those guys create even more chaos. And chaos always comes with most of these things. Look at Kenya, like yesterday, they closed down the whole city.
It's
You understand?
terrible. It's terrible.
And it's not good for progression.
Yeah.
That's not how you manage certain things. And I think these are conversations that most of our leaders and people who are in those positions, like people in Makerere, need to understand that, guess what? Yes, parents are paying this money, and this is the university they can afford. But what are you doing to help? To make the situation better, even for these kids, you know?
Siima, I want to bring Siima into the conversation before we wrap it up. From the submissions and, you know, what you know about the institution, given, you know, your profession, do you think we are getting ourselves in a worse position than what we are in now, from 10 to 41, and given everything that is happening, could we be even going lower? Or there could be chances of turnaround?
I mean, I think definitely that there's always chances for turnaround. It's just, you know, people have to have the will, you know, also to listen to the challenges that students are facing. I mean, you know, we have a lot of young people who are not only putting themselves through school, they might be looking after an elderly parent, they might be looking after a younger sibling and so on. So I think that, and especially because Uganda has such a young population, we have the youngest population in the world, definitely we need to have a focus on this great institution. And I mean, it would be such a shame if Makerere keeps dropping with, you know, the prestige that it has, you know, the devastation people felt when there was that terrible fire. You know, just think of everything that was being lost. I mean, think of, you know, even famous world leaders who studied there, you know, and all of that. So I'm hoping that, you know, the powers that be do actually listen to certainly what the students and, you know, the lecturers and so on are saying, because it would be a shame for it to really be even more in the state of ruin than it is from its previous glories.
But I see a number of universities have popped up. They're like 100 or some shit like that.
Which is also a good thing.
Is it?
Which I think it's a good thing because
it's a very good thing.
Because you see, imagine if you had different universities around Uganda. Let's just say if there was, you know, a university, because then definitely it would force people to develop those areas even more, because you can't have, fine, if everybody's coming to Makerere, how many people graduate a year? Is it what, 10,000 or more? Okay, how many of the people, those 10,000 who graduated 3 years ago, are still looking for jobs? You see, whereas if there were different opportunities, because definitely if you have Gulu University, Mbara University, Mbala University, and they're developed and given the prestige that Makerere has, you'll have then that means we need to have a functioning hospital there. We need to have more research in those areas because the students are coming out of those universities. So definitely, and also, if I was born in Gulu and that's where I want to stay, I don't need to traipse to Kampala and look for accommodation and all of that. I can stay in Gulu, go to university, get my degree, and, you know,
exactly. Look, I'm with you on that, right? That I like things to be decentralized. Like let us leave this very populated place called Kampala. Let us go out there. I'm okay with that.
And there's so much more out there.
Yes, there's a lot more. My only challenge is that by sort of allowing everybody to open an institution, you now have so many quack institutions where somebody gets in there and they say, I've graduated with a degree in law, you know, or medicine or whatever, but they're really not there, right?
Of course, accredited. When I said it's a good thing, obviously accredited as they should be. Not that you can just set up a, you know, university anyhow. No, definitely not. But I feel that sort of putting everything on Makerere, especially as we've seen where things have gone.
It needs support.
Even if it's the basics of the state of the library, the fact that the library could go up in flames like that, or the state of the halls of residence. My dad went to Makerere. He graduated, I think it was in 1966. And to think of the way he talked about how it was, it's definitely not the same institution. So it's a shame that if it had the glory of back then, now with technology, 2025, why can't Makerere be one of the top universities in the whole of Africa?
Absolutely. It used to be. Used to be.
By the way,
be like number one or number two.
Regardless of university here, unless it's like teaching in hiding, whatever, that's not accredited, like the what is it called? Something for higher education. They have standards for every university. They have standards for every institution, for every university. So it's not like you can just wake up and like put up a university and you're like, okay, now we are teaching law. Like they have standards for the professors that will teach like if you don't have, these are the results of whatever professor you're hiring, and like they monitor those things. Yeah, they have now, like if you're trying to start a law school at your university, they have standards of the professors, of the books that you must have in your library if you're going to operate a law school, of the curriculum or whatever. Like there's a standard.
I suppose if we have that locked in properly,
it's Uganda. It's
but
very
it's
hard
loose,
to
because
think
if I have my money,
that's
my
locked
good money,
in properly,
I can get those signatures.
Yeah, but the thing
I'm telling you that I can get those signatures.
Let me tell you.
Also, now for things like medicine, law, you get to a point where you get to be sieved out, because at like say law school, it doesn't matter what university in Uganda you go to and study your law. Eventually, you're going to come back to LDC.
LDC,
and it will
ending point.
Save you out. Like it saves you out. Whether you went to some random university and you didn't, if you didn't understand that, you can't go. You can't go through LDC. Same thing as doctors. Is a test they take. Oh yeah, sorry guys.
It's getting annoying. Let's move on. Let's say Makerere University. But stockings need to be pulled at Makerere University.
Why can't we sit properly?
I know I should have sat in the middle.
Sit properly, you guys also.
As a man, you cannot sit like that.
Why can't?
No.
Because the junk has to be
sit like that. But you have to do the whole.
The men have to spread
as
their
a man, when you're
legs.
sitting, you have to sit like
When you
that.
talk about them, you might think they are this big.
Where kids come from there.
They literally hang.
This is how you make it look like.
Well,
Kids come from there like whole human beings.
And they just hanging?
This is what you make it feel like.
This is how they hang.
That's how they are, by the way.
Nothing is going to hang when you're like this.
You see when you have juice, that's how the balls are.
Okay.
Hey.
Mr. Peaky Blinder. The Delulu is the
Really?
Solulu.
We are rolling.
On the same,
All right, let's go.
So they're like,
No, we were rolling already.
Oh, already? We're talking
Yeah.
about balls.
Put back your balls. Put back your balls.
Put back your balls.
Put back your balls.
Put back your balls.
Are we ready?
You're going to pour on yourself.
I'll do the snaps. Are you guys ready?
You're going to what?
Are you guys ready?
We are rolling.
This is nothing serious.
Nice.
oh my goodness.
But it would be nice to exchange rules. Like one day you become a guy,
It would be
and then
so
we see
easy.
how it
No
would be.
thanks.
Motizo as a guy.
No,
Life
thank
would
you.
be so easy.
Oh my
Like,
goodness.
what's the one thing you'd want
Oh
to do as
my
a guy?
goodness.
First jazz. Like, what's the one thing, and if they turned you into a man right now with balls?
Oh my god, I would be
faster
so
to know,
like with-
depressed.
I would like to get the direct locations to the Audacity Fountain, because you guys visit the
Yeah.
Audacity Fountain all the time. We don't need to know where it is.
That's
all
which is
I'm
automatic.
asking for is a small not even a jerry can, a spritz bottle
Yeah.
will be enough. Just
the
dip it for the
Audacity, yeah?
Audacity. Every time I feel like doing something
hear you.
audacious, I'll just
Yeah.
spritz myself, spritz my girls, and we move.
So
that's the first thing I would do.
What would I
We need
do?
a new center.
I really don't. I feel like I would be depressed.
Wow.
You walk up a guy.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Why? Because you don't have money. Yeah,
No.
definitely.
No, it's not about money. It's
No,
not
but
about
as a
money. I
guy,
just
if
feel
you woke
like
up
being a
without
man
money-
is, let me tell you, I don't know
Being enough in
any
itself is
hateful
depressing,
human
yeah.
beings like men, any I would just be depressed because I don't know how.
Lillian, what would you?
I think that I would miss being soft.
So what would you do?
Like my skin is
Okay,
soft.
so now you're a
like
hardy guy.
men are hard.
You woken up,
You're a
you're
hardy
Yeah, I had the
guy.
guy. I had
Guy, man.
What?
Depression.
What would you do as a guy?
First of all, I would have to learn how to pee because men don't know how to
You
pee.
just stand there.
They just be spreading their
Men
things
pee
everywhere.
What do you mean?
just
Have you
pee
seen
like
men pee?
That's the easiest.
You first wash the sides of that bowl properly.
Yeah.
You guys are like, let me tell you, that's why I keep saying, like, I would be depressed. First of all, you guys pee everywhere. Like, why can't you just remove
But that's
the
the
seat and like,
benefit of
I
being a
heard
man.
that the
That's
aim
the
is really difficult for them
benefit.
The aim
because
is
it
not
comes
easy. Let me
out.
tell you the truth, huh?
Apparently,
The aim
it
is
comes
not
out
easy.
in different
guys, you
The
have
aim is
like,
not easy.
This is true. Let me tell you, that's why you have to sit with space. Now, when you sit like this, when you go to the washroom,
guys.
you're straight, like you aim. But niggas who sit like sir, other guys who cannot even aim.
Faizo, you cannot.
No, no.
The thing
actually,
is
like
like
man.
this, surely.
But no man
If
do
you
is
do
sitting.
this,
Let me
it
tell-
will be pig like this.
No,
It then,
that's actually not how it works.
A man can pee
No.
anyhow.
and like,
Faizo,
oh
what would
God.
you do if you woke up as a woman?
Why are you gay?
Oh, please.
Because we've asked them, what would you do?
What would you do as a woman?
I've never thought about it.
Derek, what would you do as a
I would
woman?
Never thought about it.
You'd
What is
what?
self-juicing?
I don't know if you want to know the answer to that question, Lillian.
Just let it go. Just let it go.
Yeah.
You DJ?
I would want to know.
Self-juice.
I would want to know what the DJing feels like. Yeah. So.
You guys, like, describe for us.
What's
a
your
conversation you might have with yourself soon.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna wake up as a woman.
And you know, right now that
What
like
would you do, Bill?
you can do a sex change.
I think 1,000 things.
I thought get
You
married.
guys didn't think about something like,
there
you
are many
know?
things. If I woke up as a woman, first of all, I would be worried. When are my periods coming? Fuck this shit. Can I take a break from this?
Already.
But let me tell you something. There is nothing that you guys would ever be able to handle as men.
No, that's true.
If you're a woman.
That is 100%.
There's so much to a woman that is so unexplainable to men.
Yeah.
That even if you were put in that position, us guys can handle you guys being men. Because us guys,
That's why I told
women
them
are men
it's so
sometimes.
easy.
You know, it's
Like,
easy for a
being
woman to be a
is so
man.
easy.
But being a woman, and I'm not saying this because I'm a woman, I'm just saying out of experience of being a woman.
But
I don't think many men would be able to handle the kind of patience, first of all. No, I'm going to talk about patience. Women have this inbuilt patience that not so many men have. And that patience comes with so many things in terms of even how allowing your body to allow certain things to happen to it. I am a mother of 2 children. You guys, 2 children, they change the dynamics for a woman. But a man is still okay. He can go and do his thing.
he can still operate.
Understand?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, a woman, when she is in that moment, has strength and that's why God is amazing, because he knew that we were supposed to help you guys. You know, you guys were supposed to be the ones who are there leading, but we're supposed to help you. These days, women help themselves because men don't help anymore.
Let me tell you about this
fired.
Nigerian man. Before you leave, before you leave, let me tell you about this Nigerian man who helped an entire family. So there's a guy,
Generation.
there's a guy in the UK. He has been arrested for impregnating the wife's mom, and the wife's sister.
That is a devil.
All in the same, like
That
they
one is
are
a
all
devil.
pregnant in the same months. Like this guy slept with all of them in a period of a month or 2.
What
That's a
the
devil.
hell?
And you're telling me that man is not helping that family?
Divided.
How is he helping them? He's creating trauma that is going to last for years.
Yeah, but-
generational curses that people don't understand.
That's true. That's true. But some people make it out of trauma.
I know.
Yeah, some people make
You
it out
still
of
haven't
trauma.
explained how he's helping them.
Yeah.
Yes,
Helping them.
I'm also
Let's
trying to
expand their
understand.
family,
How is he
expand their
helping?
lineage, guys.
No, you expand with your...
As a man,
No.
Me feel like
It's a challenge.
there's
wait, as a child,
You guys are
wait.
very careful.
If you raise the child right, yeah. If you raise the child,
I don't know if the word is
no.
help.
actually traumatic.
Faisal, jokes aside, because
it's
if you
traumatic.
said he made the mother and the daughter and his sister pregnant, so now the mother's next child is going to be its half sister's auntie.
The dynamics, of course, are complicated.
Don't give
The
titles.
titles
There's no names for such nonsense.
Yeah, so
I'm still trying to make a case for men. We men are not useless, guys. We
We did not say that.
No one said
Why are you
that.
quoting us differently? We did not say that you're
said that.
useless.
My
We
bad.
just
I
said
suppose
that
that-
there's some things that men will never understand when it comes to being a woman. And a man who does that, also, I feel like there's some sort of really
yes, it's a bit wired.
issues that are not
For me,
okay.
for me, I always believe that there is beauty in difference. There is beauty in you being you and me being me. There's also beauty in me not being able to understand your experience and you not being able to understand my experience. Right? There's also beauty in that.
Yeah.
Because if everybody understood everybody, there would almost be no point to life. Like there's no uniqueness. But because women are special in their way, and men are also special in their way, right? I think it allows for, as a man, I have got to be, and this has got to be very intentional for a man to be able to say that, look, I do not understand what she's going through, but I appreciate that when she tells me she's going through this shit and it's hurting her, I can't be here and say, if it was me, by the way, it wouldn't hurt me. Because I've not lived it. I don't know it. The same way when you say it's easy to be a man, I think it's not necessarily easy to be a man because A, you've not been a man, but also B, there's a certain uniqueness about being men. There are certain things, punches we take, right? That I don't think I'm not saying you can't take, but I don't think you look at them as punches, but they are punches. For example, when we are growing up as men, especially in this society of Africa, we are raised to be the ones to pursue. Or that's what society says, that we must pursue. Which means a man who doesn't pursue is viewed as a weak man. So from the word go already,
weak
He has
man.
been judged.
yeah, you're a weak man by not pursuing, which already is a challenge. All in from where I'm standing, the woman is just supposed to sit and wait for the man to pursue, right? So from where I'm standing, I look at it as all you have to do is exist. I don't know if you're getting my point, right? In that context, all you have to do is exist. Me as a man, I have to come and impress you. I have to impress you, which means I have to bring heaven on earth. I have to do shit to impress you, which you may or may not be impressed. Yeah. And apart from that, in this attempt to try and impress you, there's also Derek, who's also trying to impress you. But there's also Faisal, who's trying to impress you. All of us are trying to impress the one Siima, who is not impressed by any of us, who actually wants some other dude elsewhere. But we are supposed to take these punches, and tomorrow we move on. We try again. We move on. We try again. That is not something that is very easy. And that's why I was saying that there's a beauty in difference, that the things that you guys can take, you take because you're designed to take them. The things that we can take, we take because we are designed. This motherfucker has been turned down by many people, but he's here. And it's life goes on. I don't know how many
times Lillian
can
has been
take
turned down.
proper rejection, like proper rejection of, by the way, you're even ugly. Right? I don't know. I don't know if you're getting my point.
I think it's vice versa, to be honest,
What you're talking about is rejection.
Yeah.
Among other things.
And you see, there's the whole thing of, because you're saying that men are designed for this and women are designed for that.
Yeah.
There's a difference between being designed for it and being conditioned.
Okay.
You men are conditioned.
Okay, conditioned, yes.
To chase and to not take rejection. We're conditioned to not upset you when we want to reject you. So there's a difference.
Okay, I get that.
So you can be designed for rejection, but you're conditioned not to accept it.
Yeah.
That's why when people say no, guys are like, maybe she means yes.
Yeah. Okay, I get that. Yeah.
So there's the difference between being designed for something. Obviously, we're designed to give birth. We're designed for that.
We would never.
You can't be conditioned for it, but you can be conditioned to feel that, no, I must be a parent. You can be conditioned for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're designed for a morning thing from carpentry, which
of course only the men got it first time.
The
moment he said that,
man has to be a carpenter of sorts.
It's one of those things that gets you thinking.
Yeah.
Anyway, so guys, we do have nails. I want two things. The two things I really wanted us to talk about. One is our nothing serious word. So we have this section where we just the guest mentions a word, and then we literally make a whole conversation out of the word. But we are in the home of Uganda's music. Say it properly.
Uganda National Musicians Federation.
Uganda National Musician Federation. And there's no way we can't talk about the state of music in the country. Yeah. So guys, I don't know how we're going to mix the two in the next 20 minutes.
So the word that is said,
let's
we construct sentences around the music industry.
Yeah. So you, who's going to give us the word?
It has to be Siima or Lillian.
Or Lillian. Yeah. So we're going to get a random word from either of you, right? We're going to use that word to create conversation around the music industry. If I'm getting it right, in Uganda. Very specific.
Do you have a word, Siima?
But they bring us a very random left field word.
Okay.
So you want to go?
Gosh. All right. Discombobulated.
You know when you're watching spelling bees, and they mention the word, the child will say, "Can you please use it in a sentence?
Yeah.
Can you spell it
Disco.
again?"
Discombobulated.
I won't even say.
Read it again, Mutuzo. Slowly.
Related.
And define it
Okay.
for us.
Discombobulated.
Yes. What does it mean? It's okay. What does it mean?
It means confused.
Yeah, confusion.
Yeah.
Confused.
Because the word really sounds
Confused
like.
and
Disconcerted.
I was going to use another word that means the same thing.
you see?
I was going to say conundrum.
So guys,
But
I realized
there's a lot
when
of
she
truth to
said
that, no?
when she said discombobulated,
Yeah.
we all got discombobulated.
You're right.
We talk to be a disco.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
But that's very much what a lot of our music is.
Very discombobulating.
Like sometimes
I don't think that you guys have said the word yet. Can we?
discombobulated.
Okay.
Discombobulated.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah,
Faizo, Tetwaza.
Disco.
Yogere ekigambo kiwe.
Disco, Emala.
So you said so the definition we're going with is what? Confused.
Confused. Yeah. I think a lot of our music is discombobulated,
You
which
think
sometimes
so?
is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be a
like
good
sometimes you want all of this stuff. But for me, and perhaps it's why I've never been a musician and probably will never be, is because sometimes I think musicians, I have to be very kind here. I have to be very careful here because Lillian might kick me out of this place. Musicians in Uganda especially, right? Very many times they don't necessarily have like a plan or like a like in my thinking, the day I realized I want to be a musician, if ever I were to be one, when I realized that I think I want to be a musician, the first thing I'm going to do is learn learn the classroom music, right? Me, learn how to read, write, that stuff, just to sort of understand music, apart from just, yes, I have a good voice, I can sing, yes, but to understand written music and whatever and all that shit. That's first what I want to do, which I don't think many of our people here embrace or even are interested in. All of them are like, I can sing, get into the studio, do a song, release, get invited to a wedding or whatever, sing, move on, get money, and get forgotten, and then move on with your life. I feel like a lot of them are discombobulated because they don't have a bigger, they don't think music can be bigger than just going and singing a song and earning money. They don't think it can be bigger than. That's just my.
Can I count?
Please,
you?
please.
Okay, and I see what you're saying.
That's how they start before.
No. Before they discombobulate you. I'm not going to bash it all, by the way.
Is coming.
Some of the, because for example, I play the flute. I was classically trained, so I can read music. But as Lillian knows, my improv, playing off the cuff, playing by ear is not great. I have met some of the greatest musicians I've met here in Uganda. They don't read music. They were not classically trained. These are people who have just come. It's a feeling. It's a feeling. They get a melody.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the greatest singers you can think of, they don't write music. Yeah. They don't even come up with the melodies. One of my favorite voices, if I'm going to speak about people outside of Uganda, Celine Dion.
Yeah.
For her, you give her the song, you sing her the melody, she'll sing it, she'll do what she does, she has the voice. Okay. Mariah Carey can write fine. Whitney Houston never wrote a song in her life, but they still did amazing things.
All right.
So I think what Ugandan musicians have, because we have so much talent in this country, is the opportunity and also the collaboration. Because if Lillian has one of my favorite voices, guys, if I could sing like this, you think I would talk?
I know.
That's a story for another day.
I hear you.
But if Lillian is like, guys, you know what? Here I am. Yes, I'm going to write a song. But Lillian can decide, I want such and such a writer to come and write for me. Maybe if I want Siima to do something classical, she can read sheet music. Yeah. Let me bring her on board. Okay. It's not that everyone has to do everything.
Okay, agreed.
And I think that there's so many different amazing musicians in Uganda in different spheres. They just need the opportunities for the training and so on.
Okay.
That could take them to the next level.
I think they were on the same page. Opportunities for the
training. It's the opportunities and the support.
Maybe just to add on to what you're saying. You know, a lot of musicians, when they come into this industry, it's all about passion, because somebody that you admire or who you have seen doing it has inspired you to also come out and do something like that. And reading music, I studied music, by the way. In my senior 6, I did music. For one term, I told them, no.
2 packs.
I'm not going to do this, guys.
Minis and crochets and all these things. That's not your shit.
My thing was not learning. It was not, maybe I was not ready for that time for me to learn that music that way and the way it was being taught to me. And it was not the major focus for me at that time. But music in Uganda, I think that we have become just mainly complacent to doing what everybody else does. Nobody wants to go and just step out of the box. Because as guys, we used to do music out of the box back in the day. And right now, the kids, I think that, you know, one of the things that has really changed so much about the music industry, and it's not just in Uganda, it's all over the world, is TikTok. Because TikTok now will create a song bigger than it is even like it's not something that I would listen to at home.
Just a hook, a small hook.
And guess what? If it's your lucky break on TikTok, well done. You know, this boy and Dexter rapper and his dad are like, wow, nobody knows what the song is. They all know wow, right? Yeah. But that is the aesthetic and that's technology, which is also moving us to where music is. We used to have songs that were like Lingala songs for 10 minutes. Kadongo Kamu, 10 minutes. Then we moved on 4 minutes. Now we moved on 3 minutes. We're getting to 1 minute.
1 minute,
So the technology is also some of the things that is dictating, because most of our listeners have a low attention span. And if you don't grasp them in the first few minutes,
then that's it.
That's it.
And also,
I'm actually being truthful about the current kind of music. I'm not talking about, you know, Uganda in general. I'm talking about generally music, how it is. And it's changing because of technology. TikTok, we have people who are TikTok stars because they sing a certain random song. Even when it doesn't come to music, it comes to like comedy, like I'm not saying, there's some people like my girl Anne Kansime. She used to don't mess with Kansime for how long? But guess what? TikTok, so many people are doing don't mess with Kansime. You know, it's like, it's available. It's not like, now everybody has a platform to be creative. And the thing about, for me, what I feel is that we need to actually just now put light onto the people who are actually doing the music that we want to expose the world to from Uganda. Because if you're not going to say, just because somebody has 20 million views or something like that, that is a person who's going to represent us. No. But you have to find those authentic people, and the people who are classically trained, like Siima, we have people like Kamanzi. If you guys know Kamanzi, one of the best singers in this country. She plays the guitar. She sings absolutely well. Who has invested in her in this country?
And you see also...
Yvonne the singer.
Yvonne the singer, right? And you see, as much as like what Lillian is saying, because right now, because music is so commercial, which is fine. Times change.
People have to make money.
But you see, if you are a niche artist, and maybe you're not doing something that's for TikTok challenges, if Uganda had, let's say, a copyright law, you would know that even this this artist who is not going to do anything for TikToks, but they're doing genuinely good music. They still have an opportunity to live off their creativity.
Exactly.
So unfortunately, you find artists are being squeezed into satisfying what is going to be commercial, which is what is going to sell on streaming, what is going to get you a TikTok challenge. But if you want to sit on a hill in Fort and strum your guitar, there's going to be a market for you, and you can still earn from your music.
Lillian, talking about market, and there's when you talked about the niche, you used to do, you know, music that was out of the box, which I feel like some artists have tried to do right now. But I want us to zero it down to now the consumer, because he's part of this industry. is the one absorbing the music. Where does he come in this conversation? Because you have, artists who have tried to do something different, but then the consumption rate is quite on the low. But you can see that this is something beautiful. This is something that could put us on an international map. But the consumption rate is not exactly what someone has anticipated it to be. So when do we get the consumer to be part of this conversation? Or he's someone
Uganda has always loved somebody who makes it outside the country before they make it here.
Why is that? Why do you
Let me
think
tell
that
you
is?
something. Joshua Baraka, you guys are just hearing. But Joshua has been around for a minute, you guys. He used to come to big mics when I was doing the Sundowners. And he'll play.
Yeah.
He has been a musician here. He has been playing for a long time. But
You had to first step out.
Uganda only appreciates musicians until they're recognized by the rest of the world. And that's very wrong.
It's a shame.
Why is it? Why is that?
I have no idea, because if I had the answer, then I would answer it right now, And the thing is we have to learn to appreciate our people. And one of the things that I would really encourage most of us not to do is to compare our musicians, because comparison kills a lot of creativity. Because if you say who's a better singer, who's a better dancer, who's a better guys, everybody is unique in their own way. That's why their names stand out. And when you start comparing them, then you're trying to lessen everybody's work. Because if I sing a song in my way, you cannot compare me to Nava Gray or Juliana. Guess what? Everybody has their niche. Everybody has their talent.
Style.
God has blessed us differently. And we need to combine the talents that already you have. And then we see how can we support all of them. Because out of those 10, let me tell you, 12 will happen.
I want to ask like a less serious question.
Can I just say, before you say that, I just want to say that, and this one I'm definitely going to get cooked for it, but fuck it. I think first of all, Ugandans in general, we have a very, very horrible taste. That's one, in music especially. Because
I disagree though.
I disagree.
Yeah,
I think we have an eclectic sound.
It's okay. It's okay. No, we have people who make good
taste.
Good,
Taste.
Because I say this because many times when you go through the radio stations and all these places, and you find the song that is number 1, number 2, number 3, it's mostly rubbish, in my opinion.
But you see that you can't blame that on people's taste, because also radios have their different reasons for why certain songs.
They have to make the numbers.
So I don't think that can define the taste necessarily.
As I said, I might get cooked.
Yeah.
But the other thing I also want to add is that I think Ugandans have got to start to have a spine. People are spineless in this country. Spineless in the sense that if you work at a radio station, the PD is going to tell you, play the music that the people want, right? And it's not necessarily the music that the people want, but it's actually the music that is popular at that time. And those two can be two different things, yeah? That they want you to play what is popular at that time. What is popular at that time might be some rubbish alien skin song. But because that's what
but you see,
that's what I'm saying. I'll get cooked.
But what makes it popular?
Yeah,
it's popular because it is what?
It's commercial. It's a
pop.
It's a pop.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. We have horrible taste. Because why is it popular when it's a horrible song?
I don't think you can say we have horrible taste, because again, music and art is very subjective.
Yes.
Yeah. What you think is horrible might not be horrible to me. That song. What is the song? No, leave that one.
I don't even know. I like that chorus. I don't know what the song is.
But you like it, exactly.
Ugandans jumped on it more when they saw him trending in Canada and all these places.
Which is fine.
Then Ugandan brands were like, okay, now let's hire him. I think he's good enough.
Who's that?
I
don't think that as a country that gave us artists like Philip Bongole Lutaya, Afrigo Band, Paulo Cafero, Juliana Kanyomozi, Irina Mubiru, Lillian Mbabazi. We cannot say that we have
those
bad
are all
taste.
outliers.
No. Well, that's a lot of people, and I'm sure there are many.
Radio
and Weasel.
For every good artist you mention, I can name 10 bad ones.
But you can say that about any country in the world.
And that's okay.
You can say that about any country in the world. So I don't think, I take umbrage with you saying that Ugandans have bad taste.
Please tell me the word again.
I take umbrage. Okay.
Just like offense.
Do you know the word?
Does it mean
Yes.
Okay.
So it's not that we have bad taste.
Yeah.
You know, it's not that we have bad taste.
No, we don't have bad taste.
A serious question, guys.
Really
No, wait. Were you
okay.
done, Siima?
Yeah.
Yes, no, I was done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
We don't have,
Ambridge.
guys, we
It
don't have
takes-
bad taste.
It's maybe it's
Ambridge.
questionable to
Serious
you.
question or
Very.
No,
I
please.
don't know,
It's
but I
okay.
don't think it's
Let's
that
be
serious.
unserious.
Do you
Yeah.
guys, Lillian, do you have like a song that you made and you thought it was going to be such a hit,
I do.
and then it just didn't
it
hit?
didn't turn out to be a hit.
Yeah.
It did hit because let me tell you,
I like that question.
I like it. I like it too.
Like you love it.
But my music, I don't give it a timeline.
mm,
My music is timeless. Because to be honest, right now, Dagala is popping like as if I just recorded it.
Yeah.
and it's like my favorite song.
2012 is when I recorded Dagala.
What?
2012.
It's a great song.
2025, that song is playing like it has just come out. You
Yeah.
understand? Music that is timeless is I don't worry about my music like that.
Is there a thought
Yeah, so
process
here's
to
why
it?
So for me, what I want is to create great music.
Mhm.
Like
you
the
do that.
one EP that I created, I'm sure some of you have listened to
Oh,
it.
yes, we have.
It's one of the best
Yes, we
EPs
have.
that I've recorded. And that EP will come when the time will come, you know?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
here's why I asked. When I've been listening to a lot of local music lately, and you know that Spotify thing where you play one song and it will just keep
Yeah.
bringing you songs, right? I was listening to songs and I'm thinking, what is this? Like, why
had
is
it
this?
in
Why
this-
is this playing? And then there's some songs that I listen to and I'm like, oh, this is a beautiful song. Why isn't it
In rotation.
out there? Like,
Yeah.
why isn't it out
Yeah.
there? And then there's
But
music
also
that plays and I'm like,
the industry is also very different because we have a lot of industry people and industry keepers and people who
Gatekeepers.
yeah.
And the
ask
thugs.
because
Yeah.
I am thinking
Yes.
you might be
And the
like
thugs,
these people
yes,
might
there are many.
actually. I'm thinking like these people might actually be making that music and they genuinely believe, I don't know. And then it just and then
but-
it comes to
And
B
to be
wall and B wall
honest,
says
some of
ew.
these
You guys
people-
saying the point I was making. Anyway.
But can I say something to your question? There are musicians like that, and these musicians may not be commercial, but these guys will book festivals.
Yeah.
They will book countries that
Yeah.
no other musician in Uganda who is commercial can get to.
Why is that?
Like Ali Deki. I'll tell you, you guys have heard of Ali Deki?
Yes.
Do you know how many times this guy is traveling across
Yeah.
the country and
yeah.
I mean across the world? Ali Deki is a nice, traditional, different kind of artist, but he's not commercial.
Yeah.
But guess what? Across the world, they know him. Joel Sebonjo.
Yes.
He has been making his impact all over
Olema.
the
Joffrey.
Kaz Kasozi.
Yeah.
You know, there's so
Yes.
many people who are Ugandan that nobody pays attention to because they're not commercial. No, because they're not commercial artists.
Commercial artist.
When you're not a commercial artist, even your audience is different.
Yeah.
Like the people you play for are different.
They're at festivals. They
They
follow you.
They follow you. Once you do one festival, you've done like all the other
Which begs the
festivals.
question: why doesn't
You
that
know.
music play on radios also? Because it's quality music. For me,
So that's a question
because
which we will. I
we
won't
can't answer.
understand.
Yeah. Yeah. For me, I'm trying to
Maybe
My-
Siima is on the radio. She can
you
give
know,
us some insight into
the
that.
PD. Why doesn't the PD play some Geoffrey Rem? Why don't they play some of that music, some Sarah Sheila?
I
some,
agree, and I mean it's I've been in the sort of managerial space when it comes to Ugandan radio, and it's not an easy place to be, especially if you are a lover of like all kinds of
Thank you.
music.
Thank you.
But I think that there's commercial radio.
Yeah.
It's commercial radio.
It is commercial.
It's top 40 radio. It's unfortunate. I think that hopefully one day there'll be a space, because also we cannot deny that running a radio station costs a lot of money, and people who come on, advertisers and so on, they're looking for numbers, and that's where commercial radio tends. I know.
I feel like you're making my point for me somehow.
Okay.
On some level.
Okay. Maybe,
I think
yes.
it's so
I know. I see what you're
I feel like
saying.
you're making my point for me.
But I think
that if
that's
that music, which we know is genuinely
we know
good,
it is
right?
genuinely
why
good.
don't Ugandans embrace it?
No, but
we have to watch it.
Ugandans do embrace it, but you see, also, Biwal, more to your point, what is also partially beautiful of the kind of time space that we're living in right now, you don't have to listen to radio to listen to your favorite music. You can get your playlist.
Exactly.
A lot of the music I listen to is not played on commercial radio. You know, so I think that yes, I see what you're saying. But we've moved away from that, where radio kind of controls everything. So there is a space for that, but we just need more people to be aware of it. And
this
to want
dynamic
to
is
support
just not
it.
only in Uganda. This dynamic is in every music place.
And also
because we have underground artists who listen to and nobody knows them. Like if I can tell you some artists and you guys will be like, who is that? You know? And yet they have amazing music. Like you can listen to a whole album and you appreciate their art. So it's all about the love for music for a particular listener right now.
And also, I think you can't blame radio to a larger extent. Like Siima said, there's been a lot
You are
of
defending your job.
No.
This is the challenge.
No, it's not even that. It's not a debate.
But okay,
from the point of, just like Siima has mentioned, she has had a chance to be in the managerial post. I have had a chance to be there as well. And like she mentioned, people are going to come to you because, they want numbers. And where are they getting these numbers from? Probably songs are trending. And
but where are you guys feeding us rubbish?
No, listen, it's not rubbish.
Okay.
And I'm
guys, rubbish according to you.
Guys,
they wouldn't be making money off it, but they're making money.
The numbers that we are looking at do not constitute it to be rubbish. Well, away from that, you will find particular radio stations will have maybe shows deliberately, to play music that is not in regular circulation. They play regular circulation.
But it's good music.
To keep
of course it's good.
It's actually quality music.
Guys,
so to a larger extent, you cannot blame radio.
Guys, don't forget to subscribe to the Fighters.
As a 40-year-old,
as a gatekeeper,
is it late for me to become a musician?
Start the line as a gatekeeper.
No, as a 40-year-old, is it too late for me to become a musician?
Can you sing?
Well, define, because what is it?
There's no late. Do you have talent is the question.
Yeah.
Can you sing?
What's talent?
What is talent?
He has a voice. I don't know whether
is it the
voice?
But also, it's not just about singing. Is it if you want to become a singer, then this is the person you need to ask. Do you want to learn how to play an instrument?
You're the person.
You just need the dedication, and I would suggest.
Yeah, but at 40, am I late?
But no, you're never late. As
all.
long as you are alive, guys, there is nothing late.
We need that again. To where? Here.
As long as you are alive, nothing is late.
Yeah.
Does vocal training actually work?
It does.
To make you a perfect singer.
It does.
If you're 50, it's not over.
There are people who have
Life
built
can
their
start from
businesses at 50, and the businesses have become multi-billionaires.
No, businesses are different. Mkwano.
Even
businesses are different.
You see,
a business even at 80 you can
it's
start.
called also the music business.
Okay.
And the music business is also about how you're approaching it at your 50s. You're not trying to just be there.
Okay.
Show.
Can I be a singer? Can I be a singer?
Do you have the voice?
You can dance. You can be like that dad.
I think, Siima, let's
can
not
dance.
be rude to
maybe
him.
a rock musician, because the way he
give me
screams
the
with
honest
rock
truth.
music is on.
Give me the honest truth.
I've only heard B-Wall sing one time. I remember we were somewhere and we ended up singing Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yes, yes. We
But
did
I wouldn't
collabo.
I wouldn't say that is necessarily.
Oh my God.
But it's okay. No, I sounded terrible as well. Yeah, and B-Wall honestly.
We had you at
So you ever
karaoke.
tried to sing? You ever tried doing
I
a
did.
song?
I sing in my kitchen and in the shower.
That's
it. Yeah.
But she plays the flute. I performed with Siima for the first time.
Yeah.
I think what year was it?
Gosh, it was.
And then we did this song by Etta James.
Yeah.
Alas,
Yes,
my
yes.
love has come along.
Listen,
Yeah.
I was on
Etta
the
James.
days are over, and she's like, whoa, blah, 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 blah.
I was terrified. Yeah.
But you guys,
Guys, we have to stop here.
There's-
Unfortunately.
Okay.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
You want to say it quickly. You have 2 seconds.
Oh, the
Moses
show is
going
done? Okay.
No, before, hey.
Before,
So first of all, like, share, subscribe, do all these things. Don't forget this place,
Alu.
Hello.
Alu.
Allure.
Yeah.
Allure.
Allure.
Yeah, we're going to share some clips from the place. Check it out. Bring a spouse, bring a partner, preferably your own. Bring them here. Check out the place, and they have, as I said, they have a very wonderful pool. They've got a very nice, and it's very quiet and removed from the noise and confusion of the city. Tuli wala nnyo. So make some time, pass by and say what's up. And every once a month, it's going to be once a month, I think.
Yeah, the jam
Every-
session.
every-
There's going to be a jam session.
Yeah.
You can be
29th July.
29th July. You can be this close to your celebrity singer, like somebody you aspire to be in the same space with,
Yes.
but you love their voice. They have a thing here where they jam. You have all these celebrities and all that shit. You can come and be a backup dancer, or I don't know.
Just come and enjoy.
Come and enjoy and
Yeah.
maybe discover your talent as well.
As
But it's a very beautiful thing.
And it's open to all, even
Public,
you
and
who
it's
wants
free of
to try
charge.
out your musical career at
Even
40.
us who don't have
Yeah,
talent,
you
but
can come because we have like about 5 to 7 hours, and the first 3 hours are dedicated to up and coming musicians, and we have a band that is there, and they're just ready. You just sing one note, and then they flow with you. You know,
Oh.
so it's young artists. Some of them we discover them. Some of them have gone to studio. Some of them have produced singles,
Wow.
and some producers come here and offer them, studio time. So it is a place where musicians meet and just literally have a bonding that has not been there between musicians in a long time.
beautiful. Thank you for having
Thank
us.
you.
That brings us to the end of today's episode, guys.
Guys, I feel like we have missed out on so
Thank you
much.
so much.
Carlos. I know.
No, it's okay.
We talked about Makerere too much.
Sorry?
Oh,
This is the first time.
time.
We've had 3 ladies
Nice
and 3 guys.
to- oh,
It's
great.
always
Yeah.
For the first
all right, cheers to nothing serious.
Cheers,
thumbnail
guys.
you, thumbnail you.
And to the team,
Yes.
Moses and crew.
And Grace, thank you. Thank you so much.
You can now
Our
start
singer,
drinking.
Grace, and you have to come here every last Tuesday.
Guys, we now have a WhatsApp channel, Nothing Serious. So we're going to add a link in the description of the video. Please subscribe. Do they subscribe to our WhatsApp channel?
Yeah.
Okay. Subscribe and what else?
Join
Moses?
the channel.
That's it.
And join the channel.
Send a WhatsApp.
Like the funniest videos, like highs. And
Yeah. But most importantly, subscribe to the channel. To Egweko A. Yeah.
Green it up.
Later.
Later.
Adios.
See you next week.